What's going on? It's Trending Story. If it's your first time here and you wanna find new fact that'll definitely make you smarter and more well informed, make sure to subscribe and active the notifications bell so you don't miss anything.
Have you ever been in a situation where you discovered something that made you freeze in your tracks before propelling you into action, activating the flight or fight instinct? This cat has an incredible motherly instinct, and it kicks in whenever the baby starts crying. When the sweet house cat comes to comfort the crying baby, that's when you need to start watching. This sweetheart cat jumps right up to see if it can comfort the baby, and just watch, you'll see it works amazingly. The baby immediately stops crying. How could anyone feel scared with a comforting and sweet kitty mommy? It's no surprise that many cat lovers consider their feline friends to be members of their own families. After all, they're always willing to cuddle, and they have no problem hanging around when their humans need to confide in them. It all makes you wonder if your cat feels the same way. And one feline named Midnight might have just proved that theory to be true. After his family suffered through a series of tragedies, he did something that most people would never believe a cat could do. There's a very distinct division between cats and other pets, at least as far as personalities go. Some cats tend to be a bit more independent and aloof, but some can surprise us with extraordinary gestures. Every year, a large number of cats are surrendered to shelters because a new baby has arrived, and parents believe well-meaning relatives or old-school obstetricians who have convinced them that keeping a cat risks the health and well-being of their child. Interactive playing with cats is not only fun, but it provides valuable exercise for cats of all ages. Just as important, it strengthens the feline-human bond, which is a good thing for everyone's well-being. Interactive playing lets your cat hone its hunting skills, and the exercise from playing helps your cat maintain a healthy weight. Also, playing is a positive way for your cat to release negative energy or aggression. Playing can help a shy or nervous cat gain confidence, and a hearty play session is a good way to ease your cat's transition to a new home. There's absolutely no reason to give up a cat when a baby arrives. Simple, common sense precautions can prepare your cat for your baby's arrival and keep both safe. Cats are the best pets for kids. Our feline friends offer a hands-on, manageable relationship for children that you often can't find with pets like rodents, rabbits, and reptiles. Let's take a look at why cats are the best pets for kids. Children realize early on that a certain respectful etiquette is necessary to make friends with a cat. The cat has positively influenced my kids, continued Kayla, because they do need to be more aware of their surroundings, and they've learned to be careful and gentle. Who ever heard of a patient toddler? Okay, we're not claiming that cats are miracle workers, but they do provide an opportunity for teaching children to take things slowly. A child's first instinct might be to chase after a cat, catch the cat and snuggle him silly. But he's likely to wind up with a scratch, or several, if he takes that route. Cats can provide a lesson in responsibility for young children, and boost children's self-esteem in the process. My almost 4-year-old feeds the cat every day, said Kayla, and she feels important doing that. Not only are cats fastidiously hygienic, but they're also doing their part to help you raise healthier kids. Recent studies have shown that having a cat or dog in the house during a baby's first year of life can help improve the infant's immune system, decrease the number of respiratory infections and colds, and guard against development of allergies and asthma later in life. We'll take that. We could go on and on about why cats are the best pets for kids. We may be a tad biased, but there's no denying that cats have a lot to offer children, both in friendship and in life lessons. We know babies can be a bit out of control sometimes as they stop crying once they start. We as adults think that the baby needs fed or that he or she needs a clean diaper, and we overlook so many details. It's difficult to stop the baby from crying unless there's a cat in the house. That's exactly what happened to a young mother when she heard a strange moaning sound on the baby monitor. She rushed to the nursery to find out where the disturbing sound was coming from. As she entered the nursery, she discovered what had happened, and she was shocked at what she saw. Bernita Rogers and her husband Roy hoped to start a big family, but after 3 consecutive premature births, all of which ended in the infant's passings, Bernita felt like she was losing hope. That all changed when a stray black cat showed up one day and demanded to be adopted. Bernita fell in love and took the kitty in. She named him Midnight. Not long after Midnight settled into his new family's home, Bernita became pregnant again and gave birth to a healthy baby girl, Stacy. But then, when Stacy was 6 weeks old, she fell ill and had an upper respiratory infection. She took Stacy to the doctor, but was advised that there was no reason for concern. Bernita took Stacy home and laid her down to rest. That night, Bernita's parents were visiting from out of town, and she decided to spend some quality time with them while Stacy rested upstairs. Then, out of nowhere, Midnight started to act very strange. He became very vocal and started to jump up and down. He pounced on Bernita's lap and then back to the floor. He paced back and forth and was obviously trying to get Bernita's attention. Midnight then ran upstairs, and that's when she heard it. Midnight was screaming and making awful sounds into the baby monitor. Bernita raced upstairs, and to her horror, she saw little Stacy struggling, gasping for air alone in her crib. Bernita rushed Stacy to the hospital, where she was taken into emergency care and eventually nursed back to health. Without Midnight there to alert the then distracted mother that something was wrong with her daughter, there was no doubt that Stacy would have suffered permanent damage or worse. Bernita then realized that Midnight was Stacy's watchful guardian and warned her about little Stacy. Without him, Stacy would most likely not be here today. Thanks to Midnight, Stacy was able to grow up and have a normal life. It was no wonder that she developed a special bond with him. At age 12, she called him a good friend and said that she loves him dearly. Of course, Bernita still had a special place in her heart for the cat who saved her baby's life. For whatever reason, we were given a second chance by the help of a cat to enjoy this child and watch her grow. You can tell just how much Midnight meant to this little family in this video. Many years may have passed since the harrowing incident, but nothing will ever change what he did for this family. It was no wonder that Stacy and Midnight developed a strong bond and grew up to be best friends. Thanks for watching. Please like and share the video in social networks. We'll be right back to you as fast as we can.